Before we get into anything, I want to take the first 10 seconds just to say please look at my other videos. While most reactors, reviewers, and critics all try to go over the top artists and the most current releasing stuff, I try and go the other way. And I do a lot of music and artists that for whatever reason get overlooked. So if you want to find some really cool, interesting new music, then please watch any of my other stuff. There's quite a lot to get out of this. That being said, we're going to get into this today. This is one of those 80s, 90s era Japanese jazz albums that YouTube loves to recommend to people at 2 in the morning every now and then. I came across this at 2 in the morning, when I'm trying to sleep. I have a smart TV with a good speaker system in my room, so there's just some like desktop computer speakers I got some converters for so they can match up and stuff. So when I go to bed, that like hour I'm like winding down, that's when I'm like, parsing through the literal hundreds and hundreds of albums that I've been meaning to listen to, and I keep it on the back burner, so I like sample things here and there, and it's one of those things that I put on for a brief moment, and I don't really remember I don't remember anything about it compositionally. I just remember it's 1990 and it's definitely jazz, but you can tell by the artwork too. It is extremely, extremely vaporwave-like, and vaporwave didn't even start until like 2011. So this is a huge jump. This is way ahead of its time, and we're gonna get into this now. I guess we're gonna get into track 1, Castle Nixe, maybe, I don't know. Nice, is it like Z? I don't know, whatever. I have been having some audio issues lately, but they should be good now, so things should be loud and clear. First track, here we go. Already very, very vaporwave synths. The organ, that's nice. What is that? It's like guitars or bells, almost like a train alarm, like the train, like the train crossing alarm almost. The mixing is super amazing too. I don't recall the name offhand, but it reminds me of I think it's the same organ, same type that what's his name from Deep Purple would use all the time. Like Child in Time and stuff, like it has that same very iconic attack to it, It's just like an organ solo, very tastefully, very slow pace, but it's very nice. It like immediately puts you in like Like a very meditative kind of spot. Very nice. That's a very nice, slow fade out, not too fast. Amazing start. You know, it's funny because I have all of those sounds on my keyboard. I've used all those like since before. And it's not even that hard technically. Like, you know, I could totally do something like that, you know. I mean, most people could. It's funny because, like, on a lot of these old keyboards, you know, they have like older sounds on them, kind of, you know, they stockpile, you know. Eventually, when sounds are too old, they just keep them off, but it's a good while till, you know, they're gone. You can hear like the delay on it. They don't highlight it anymore, but this is the second track. It's really annoying they don't do that anymore. I wish they would. You know what? Fuck it. Hold on. Gotta do this the right way, you know? Gotta do this properly. I wonder what those are. They don't sound like... It might be whales, but I don't know. They sound more like birds than any sea creatures I can think of. It might be whales or like dolphins or something. It's kind of like mammal, sea mammal-esque. Skills or something, who knows? Track 3. Beautiful, but not quite as relaxing as the other two. Kind of pulled me out of my mood a little bit. And a strong start. It is very nice, though. Comes across a little classical. Very classical, actually. Oh yeah, yeah, totally. Very classical sounding, especially with the way it's like moving around the chords and like the root notes, and I feel like it's changing key, but I'm not too sure. Maybe going like to major into minor, back and forth, or something like a pivot. I don't know though. I know a lot of music theory in theory, but not in practice. Very nice. Kind of started thinking about other stuff for a bit, but that's a me thing. It's just an ADHD thing. A lot of ambient music doesn't work on me because I get to move and immediately start focus on other things other than the music. But it's very nice. Ooh. Track 4, a whale song. Oh, that's very nice. There's the whale. It is indeed a whale. Kind of sounds like Guts' theme from Berserk with the piano. And that, the synth melody, I feel like I've heard somewhere else. I don't know what, though. Oh, hold on. I think I know what that is. Hold on. Oops, that's not the right button. Hold on here. It might be easier just to, here. Snow Point. There we go. It's one of... No. It's one of these two. No. I think it was the first one on this. No, it was not. Damn. I know it's somewhere in there, but I don't know if I really... Fuck it. Oh, I forgot about Cashflow. That's a great song. Damn. Oh, come on. Damn it. Oh, come on. No. Hold on. I need to do another video on that. On this guy's stuff. It's really great. It's... See, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, I always gotta trust my ear. I always know something when I hear it. I really gotta do a video on him at some point. I did a review a long time ago, but and he saw it, he liked it. But I really need to do a actual, like a modern video on his stuff. His stuff is great. Really deserves it. Deserves a video. Damn, no. I tried. Is this the whole thing? Interesting. Amazing track, like all the other ones. This is pretty flawless so far. Those are some interesting sounds. The track book could be a tiny bit better, but that's also a nitpick at this point. Very much so a nitpick. Calliope? Like a thumb piano? Calliope, I think. I think's what this is. Might be. It's very detailed for being so minimal. You got the chimes in the background. Start rattling when the calliope comes back in. I never thought of putting reverb on a calliope, but that's really nice. Is it creaking too? The wood block there. I'm just noticing too, it's like a real pyramid. Like an actual real one. Like pyramid, I'm not sure I'd even bring it up. But, it's not this. It's... They used to look way different. I don't know how to... Original? edition, maybe? Yeah, they were like this originally. They had like a gold top and they were super smooth. And I don't want to say it's marble, but it's something. It's like an actual pyramid. I mean, how they originally were, I guess. This is very Animal Crossing. This is like the New Leaf music when you're like at the island at night. Just like the single chords. Very similar key. Not this part, but the other parts. Like this, that. If you've played Animal Crossing, New Leaf, you would know exactly what I'm talking about. It's very specifically that game. Very specific spaces and times. Ooh, nice. You'd really hear him attack that string. It's authentic recording. That was nice. I don't believe it's improv. I think these are written pieces. It may be like a mix. They're so long. It's hard to tell. I mean, they're not long. They're a few minutes, but you know, it's very slow tempo, really drawn out. Oh. Sounds. Yep. Probably like toggly bass. That's very, you mean Nikki, I feel like. Lots of different synths and keyboards it must have. Must have like a rack or two. Only not two, but a good three. Like 3 individual keyboards or something. Maybe more, who knows. Actually, yeah, because you have... There's the bass, there's that sound, that's 2. There's that sound. That's 3. And those samples too, I wonder how they're doing that. It's the 90s, so I don't think they had those sample pack CDs like they did in the 2000s. Or at least the late 90s, 2000s. When gaming moved to discs. I don't think keyboards had like sound samples on them like they do now. Back then, I don't know. I love that, whatever that is. I'm pretty sure it's a synth, but like, I love, maybe it's a sample, could be. It has a weird, like, not distortion, but kind of. It's nice. Next track. That's such a weird sound. What is that? Again, these soundscapes are so detailed. There's a lot going on here. And again, this is the 90s, so if they want to have all these synths, they literally need to have all these synths, like, physically. Like, just fucking racks and racks of them. That's on all these different sounds, just they kind of go back and forth between them, you know? mean, for some music, it was, you know, it was like all like the patch cables and the mixers, but you wouldn't get things melodic out of those. That was a lot more like the noisy stuff. For like notated stuff like this, you need like actual keyboards and synths and stuff. It could be overdubs too, but like it'd be a lot of work. I mean, for something like this, it'd be very easy to overdub onto. It's not super technically demanding, especially with the timing. Like if Dream Theater were to do overdubs, it'd be a fucking nightmare. Although they are fucking amazing, so you know. They play in unison with each other all the time. So. Nice. Had that really quiet synth calling back to the other thing before. Oh? Actual percussion? Oh, whoa, what's this? Drums in my ambient. Tablas and stuff. What even are they doing with that? There has to be more than one person, or like an overdub. Because most of it's fine. It's the syncopation of the unison or whatever of the shaker, the hi-hat, and the tabla. That's already two hands. And hand percussion or not, like, you know, if it's a drum set or hand percussion, this is all hand percussion. So none of this is being done with feet, so this has to be like more than one person. Or like overdubbed or something. It's almost industrial with that weird synth in the back. So interesting. But it has tone to it. It's not totally dissonant. Not be detuned, but I think it is hitting notes in key. It's just it's layered with that, like a detuned overdub or something. It's a gliding too. It's weird. I mean, my keyboard has some sounds that are like it's like weird, like fifths or something, you know. Could be that. Could be some like. You know, pretty sure what I'm talking about. There's those weird synths where it's like it's a whole like weird detuned chord or something for each note. It's like fifths or something. I don't know. I think it's one of the synths no one ever uses. water. Holy shit. Nice guitar. Very nice. It's like almost flamenco, but not quite. See, it's all very minimal. But, all these little micro melodies are really good. All the sounds are very pleasing to the ear. If you're making the stuff, what makes it actually good or not, it's very easy to have it be disposable, you know, non-memorable, or really nice. It's micro melodies, and then it's like frequencies that just actually like sound pleasing to the ear, you know. Very nice guitar playing. Got like pinch harmonics in there and stuff. There it is. Yeah, it's not gonna work, but I can just doing the thumbnail quick here. Of course, it won't fit. Hmm. Pretty amazing. Pretty. I mean, you know, I don't really say a lot because there wasn't really a lot, to say. You know, I just wanted to have the music kind of, I need to let the music kind of do its thing, and there wasn't really a lot to say even at all, besides what I said, I'm not gonna repeat myself and say things I don't need to say, But one of the things I'm now realizing is that like I thought this was like its own thing, but like I'm kind of dumb because like I mean I don't want to say that. Well, came across this album by chance like last month or something, like around like the mid end of November, like around the 20th, I think. I happened to stumble. I'm saying mid-November. I happened to stumble across this. I was like, wow, I never heard anything like it. But then, like, which I totally forgot. The other day, or at least the other week, picked up this. I picked up this old gem, which, very similar story. And a lot of people, anyone who's played that is probably getting PTSD flashbacks. My apologies. But if you know, you know. Let's see here. Here. It's very similar ideas. I don't want to play it too much because I don't know if a copyright's gonna get me. I don't like to play too many different things in one video, But very, very similar ideas, And I was like, wow, I never heard anything like it. That's so cool. And I literally just did the last month. And like you saw me looking up during the video, I was coming across all this other stuff that seems to be very similar. And I'm wondering if this was just a whole thing during the I guess very late 80s and 90s. If this is just like a whole thing, like a whole like I want to say like a movement, but like whole like genre where it's just like Japanese ocean jazz or something. Again, copyright. I don't want to play these too much. Even like the very early 3D art too. That's crazy. That's for Nintendo. Man, that's crazy. This is a different rabbit hole I'm finding myself in here. Oh, this is on a similar channel too. That's super interesting. It really is. I need to look at what whatever the hell that is. But that's super interesting. Nope. Huh. Oh, okay. So it's a bunch of albums. And each song on each album is okay. Well, is this a word that exists or no? Yep. Oh, biosic. Okay. I assume it's how you pronounce that. Huh. Oh, it's probably could be. I see. Experimental genre focusing on biological sounds without context, hard to pinpoint most common term. So, is it biokick? Biosic? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Because I know what new wave. I know what new age is, and I know what ambient is. So, that does. Huh. So I wonder if these guys created that, or if it's more so there was just biosic or whatever was a thing, and then I guess they kind of coined the term or something. Biomusic form deals sounds created or performed by non-humans. Definition also, so biomusic is also a thing. That just seems to be just a much more broad term. Created by brain waves. Body with the tools. I see. Solely by animal or plant. And music. I see. So it is very, very interesting. Back to this though. I mean, I'm not an expert on like new age stuff. I've barely touched new age, but like I've heard some new age, and I know enough to know that this is this style, it is enough to be like its own little genre, its own little subgenre or whatever, It's definitely different enough, So, I shouldn't be biased here. I'm trying to be thinking, oh, well, what makes it good in this genre? Like what's stereotypical and what's, what's different, what's groundbreaking, weird, what's subversive. Like that doesn't fucking matter really at the end of the day. I don't want to give it a 10, but it's definitely a 9. It's definitely a 9. Hold on. So here we have this one, right? Because the only other problem I had was like track flow. Like this one really like punches out of the gate, you know. It's nice. It's just could be rearranged a little differently. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say put it near the end or something. I don't know. Even at the start. I mean, this is a better example sonically for the rest of the album, but this is definitely a probably better opener. This, I'd say it's definitely a 9 for sure. I'm gonna put this back on my shelf. This is really great, by the way, although it's fucking unbearably hard. Kind of the whole thing about it, but pretty amazing stuff. Not gonna lie. I think that's gonna be it. I don't really have much else to say. If you like this and you like new interesting music, then be sure to check out all my other stuff. I try with all the main critics, you know, and reviewers and reactors covering the big time artists and the most popular stuff, the currently releasing stuff. I try and do the other stuff, you know. I try and focus on music that for whatever reason gets overlooked, it's underappreciated. I try to do videos on that stuff. So if anything here looks even remotely interesting to you, then like watch it. Who knows? It might be like your new favorite thing, you know. But yeah, I think that's so I have all that, you know. I'm trying to redo some of these reviews into like the main style video now. Maybe I can do one of these. I might do one of these just right now on genre exploration. Why not? What I do is live. I will react to live. I'll dive into a genre I just have no experience in, basically, and I'll just see what happens. You know. Strike while the iron's hot, because I know I'm not going to if I don't do it now. I do topic videos every now and then, you know, where I just talk about things, you know, with their express permission when I go out to my local communities, you know. I'll record and post local music. There's full sets from more established artists here, but I also have a playlist of open mic night performances of some smaller local artists, you know, that are even more local, you know, more local than these guys, you know. It's some slower psychedelic southern rock kind of stuff, some faster classic rock kind of stuff, and some experimental ambient kind of stuff there. All very good. I make mashups in my spare time when I practice my many instruments, some of which you can see behind me. I tend to record it, although the audio I have problems with a lot, so I'm just starting to kind of get that under control. And then these playlists here, any song you ever like ever goes into these playlists, except for like the 1,000 that YouTube has removed because glitches and bugs and stuff. So if you ever want to use these for your own listening, feel free. If you're ever thinking, what the hell does this guy know about music, then feel free to just, you know, look in and just see what I got here. Which, by the way, this is outdated, but yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video here, and thanks for watching till the end if you did. Thanks.